Welcome to Musto Invest in Cambodia. In this video today, I'll be sharing with you some information about an island where you can rent land or get land on lease to make a resort in a very beautiful location in Cambodia's third largest island. But before we start, don't forget to like the video, share to your friends, subscribe to Musto Invest in Cambodia, hit the notification button, contact us for any service in Cambodia, company registration, if you need any real estate, condo, land, or visa related services, including our Facebook meta page and our Instagram page. And let's get started. So yes, you can rent land on Koh Rong Samloeum, Mapei Bay village. This is a very nice village that is located on the other side of Saracen Bay. Saracen Bay is the main destination on Koh Rong Samloeum Island. You take a speedboat which will cost you $14 for 40 minutes, or you can take the slow boat for $5 to reach Saracen Bay, this beautiful long beach on Koh Rong Samloeum. But on the other side, Mapei Bay is a very beautiful village, Cambodian style, and there are actually foreigners at the moment, mostly from Australia, from New Zealand, the UK and America, that actually are having resorts with beautiful views across the sea. And yes, I think since the pandemic ended, tourism has slowly recovered, and I think it's a very good opportunity for you, because Koh Rong Samloeum is actually one of the few islands in Cambodia where you can rent land. There are actually many shops on the island, and there are restaurants, bars. It's a very village-like atmosphere. It's not developed as Sihanoukville. And even Koh Rong Island itself, the big one, the second largest in Cambodia, and Koh Toj, is not very developed. Of course, there are motorbikes, there are schools, there is even a hospital, and I even heard there are like 600 students on the Koh Rong Island. I'm talking about Koh Toj. But yes, Koh Rong Samloeum also has a school, also has a police station, a hospital. So yes, it's a functioning island. Of course, the road is a dirt road. You can walk from Mapei Bay village to Saracen Bay in around 1 hour. This is what I did in my experience on the island. So yes, lots of land available for 15 years. Yes, you can rent the land for 15 years. You can make a resort. You can also buy the land if you're Cambodian, you have a Cambodian citizenship or ID. So contact us if you need land or any advice about investing on Koh Rong Samloeum. Maybe you want to make a resort or something that can generate income, a bar, a restaurant. I think this is a very good location. Many Westerners going to this island, many tourists. It's increasing in popularity, and it's one of the few islands in Cambodia where you can actually rent or lease land to make a resort. And yes, the weather is always warm, 365 days a year. Of course, there are rains, but yes, the island is quiet, and it's an amazing place to be for a few days if you come and you want to relax, or if you want to set up a resort or some kind of business on the island. The slow boat takes 2 hours and it's $5. And from Koh Rong Samloeum or Mapei Bay to Koh Toj on Koh Rong Island, it takes just 15 minutes, 15 minutes by boat. From Phnom Penh, with the newly constructed highway to Sihanoukville, you can reach Sihanoukville from Phnom Penh in just 2.5 hours to 3.5 hours, or so, very fast. On Koh Rong Samloeum, what I have heard and experienced from the locals is that Chinese investors are not wanted to invest on the island. That's why there are few foreigners that are investing and making resorts, some resorts that have been closed because of the pandemic. Let's hear from one of the owners from Australia in this interview that I took on Mapei Bay, Koh Rong Samloeum Island. It's very nice to meet you. So may I know where you're from and what are you doing here in this tropical island?
Yeah, my name's Scott and this place is called On the Rocks and we're currently closed. As you can see, we had a fair bit of damage over COVID, so we're pulling all our decking area down throughout this whole way, opening up the view a lot more, and a lot more trees are in the way, falling on the deck, ruining it. So we're opening up the whole thing, running right across the fence line over there, and then we've obviously got the beautiful view of Koh Rong and Koh Islands.
So what about your resort? When is it going to be open? And what will it look like?
November we're going to open, so we're basically setting the deck out here. We're getting a roof all the way over the top, and we're also going out 2 metres on the very front, as you can see there. So it's going to be sort of pushed out a lot further out so that you can see the sunset. And we're doing high-end glamping tents. So we've got 6 tent sites, and they're decked out quite nice, beautiful tent sites. And obviously we've got the view here. We're going to have access down to the rocks, have a little bit of a stage area for live music down there. And we have music, snorkeling, sunset bar, and what else do you want?
Last question, what do you think about Cambodia? Why do you like this country so much and why do you like this island? Why did you choose it?
A few reasons for that. I'd say firstly, this place is still authentic. So Mapei Bay itself is still a very authentic place. It's not too touristy, but it's still got beautiful attractions. Cambodia, to me, is what Thailand was 20 years ago. So it hasn't been smashed with development, but it's still got enough of both worlds. It's got a bit of fresh development going on, and it's still got a bit of a Western influence where there's still cool bars and DJs and reasonably cool stuff still happening.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much and I'll see you next time.